Hey guys, well, I wanted to give you a latest update on what is going on in the unit, sorry, should we say. So, not too much has changed upstairs. I mean, there's the addition of some fake grass, but that really isn't actually that relevant. It's just something that sometimes we film on or do pictures on, etc. Kitchen, we've got now a microwave. I brought over the toaster. There's a toaster and kettle from my old flat. The kettle we were using in the old workshop wasn't really used. We still need to organise it all. So we've got some work to do there, but it's not really been priority. We do have 2 working toilets up here now, which is amazing. And I've brought my desk up, so I've got a little somewhere to work when I'm doing paperwork, etc. Jacob's put up some Wi-Fi expansion up here, just to keep it up. Hi, Max. On the mezzanine floor, Jacob's fixing some printers at the moment. We have been actually making lights, which is great. Although we still haven't got everything up and running. There's still a lot of stuff about, but you know, we're getting there. So we moved down to the ground floor. There's stuff on the stairs. There's stuff to go up to the mezzanine floor to go in the question mark area. Right, so ground floor. It's getting a little bit tidier. You wouldn't really think it, but yeah. So we've got anyway lathe running, and we've got airlines up on some bits of basket. Sort of terminating there at the moment. That's got to carry on round and connect up to that to make a ring. We've got a little bit of extract going at the minute, but it's literally sort of temped up. So you see this bit of tube coming down here is not really how it's going to be finished. That's just something just on there just while we're running and anodise. Likewise here, I'm not particularly happy with the, you know, like this isn't straight. Basically that joint in the middle is too high, so I need to bring the strapping down a little bit, and I've got some connections to do there and there to go up. Oh dear, sorry, the coffee's going to be the anodized. Sulfuric and hydrogen, you know, it's all good. So I've got the bit of basket coming down here. We've got a socket on the wall here. I've just put these loops up, which was a really great suggestion I've seen on Instagram. And it's just really a method of being able to run cables, etc. So it's a bit of banding with a bit of flexible conduit around it. So a really great way of keeping it all neat. I wanted to stop this from dropping on the floor, so that's why we've done that. We've got our air gun up here, and then everything's isolated. We're waiting for some extra isolators. There's got to be one isolator that goes in here. It's going to go in for an air hood. Oh God, sorry. I try not to breathe it too much. There's I'll walk over here anyway. There's your anodise going on there at the moment. We'll have a bit of power over here. Airline ready for an air gun, and our socket, etc. going up. Nothing's been tied in exactly yet. There's another airline going up there to go upstairs. Oh, that's really bad. I really need to deal with this. This is going to be our sounding area, so it's going to get boxed off, and then there's going to be a door, and as you walk in there'll be this extract on a sensor, and there's a M5 filter in there, I think. Try and remove some of the dust, and then there'll be like a blow-off gun and stuff here. The cables that are looping around and having an old cables, I haven't yet disconnected them and pulled them out, so I'm just kind of at the moment just sort of moving them out my way to get bits and pieces like the basket up, etc. But we've got quite a long way to go with a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I mean that's about where we're at the moment. So you know, it's progressing. I'm starting in here every day about 20 past 5, so I'm up at 5, and by the time I get here it's about 20 past 5. I think this morning actually it was 5:30 because I cycled. It took a bit longer. I don't know if I'm going to get to do it tomorrow, but plan is I'm going to move these 2 LED, they're actually LEDs, not fluorescent. I'm going to move these 2 LEDs, so this one's going to come just along this beam here and up to the wall, and then this one's just going to move a little bit backwards and then right over as well. So those 2 will be actually in the powder coating area. We're going to have a piece of glass come across here, finish somewhere around about here, and then the rest will be stud work with a door coming in here to kind of close off the powder coating area, because if you look down here you can see the dust that's coming off the powder coating area is kind of spreading about everywhere, and this is what we used to have before we had the container. So it's a bit of a problem. Yeah, and then I still need to sort out sensors. So we've got a couple of these time guard sensors just here. And I've got these plates, so I was going to mount them actually. I was going to mount the sensor to the basket, nice and easy, and then just run the cable around and pick up the feed from the light switch over there, so that these lights are on one sensor, the lights over the anodizing area are on one sensor. Powder coating will have its own sensor actually in the room, and then there'll also be a separate light and sensor that I've yet to do in the sanding area when that gets eventually boxed off. So yeah, that's about it. So anyway, let us know what your thoughts are. Anything you can see that are obvious that we may not have seen yet, give us a shout. I'm ignoring any comments about white couplers on black conduit. I'm just reusing stuff that we've already got. But feel free to mention it, and that's all a bit of fun, and it does annoy me as well. But it's just one of these things that, you know, if you're reusing, that's what you're gonna do. Anyway, see you guys later.